A Cranky Christmas. In this episode, Thomas is sent to collect a special delivery from Brendam Docks, but Cranky accidentally drops the crate that Thomas is sent to collect. But Cranky is afraid if anyone finds out that he drops the crate, so he hides it from plain sight. Scenery-wise, this and all other Christmas-themed episodes are incorrect. It never snows during the Christmas holidays here in the UK. Pfft, you people in the West always get the interesting stuff.
Look at that, it's fucking snowing in April. What the fuck, nature?
I know, but that's what the sand in your sandbox is for. It helps you grip the rail.
I didn't even know Thomas or Edward have sandboxes. I guess they're completely hidden away underneath the buffer beams. But it is nice that they're bringing up the use and importance of sandboxes again. They're not just used for when there's oil on the rails. Are those wheel arches on Thomas's buffer beam supposed to be his sand storage unit? I don't know, to me it looks like that workman is just shoveling sand onto his wheel arch.
Hey, splendid. You have the salt for the walkways. We could use some back there.
Need I remind you?
Looks like the Fat Controller could use a sandbox too.
Yeah, I'm sure either Bruce Wayne or Wallace can give the Fat Controller a little salt box device to put on his shins.
Lift and load, lift and load. I don't know, all this extra cargo at Christmas.
Yeah, it's just as bad as preparing for Black Friday. Why the hell is Cranky scared to tell Thomas of all characters that he had dropped the crate? Cranky, you're not Applejack from the last roundup. You're Mr. Grumpy McGrumps-a-lot in the form of a crane. The scene should have really been played out like this. Hello, Cranky. I have an important crate to collect. No, really. There's loads of those around here. Which one is it? A long crate with red straps on it. Oh, right. Well, here you go. Cranky? The crate looks damaged. What happened to it? It's those lousy, loud ships, that's what happened. Blasting their horns by my back. Oh, okay. Well, I better go and inform the Fat Controller. It is nice that the drivers and firemen are having bigger roles than before, and that we can actually see them inside the cab. But do they actually do anything in the cab? In some episodes, it looks like they're just standing around, not doing anything. Are they just asleep during this scene? Did they stay up for too long after watching Daredevil all night?
Where's the crate I sent you to collect, Thomas?
I looked for it everywhere, sir.
No, you didn't. You stayed in one spot the entire time.
Now then, where's this big Christmas surprise you've been promising us?
Yes, well, Mr. Mayor, it seems there's been a delay with that. Yes.
Oh no, not a delay. Delays are the worst things ever known. This is worse than cancer. It's worse than World War II. It's worse than Philly Vanilli. Ah!
Thomas! You haven't refilled your sandbox!
How do you know that Thomas has already used his sandbox? Or even how much sand is in his sandbox?
Thomas!
Thomas was in such a rush to get back to the docks, he didn't hear Edward.
Ah, great. Thomas has gotten his deafness from Sharon Miller again. I thought Andrew Brenner had the cure for that.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a salty New Year.
You know, I was going to say that's pretty much my reaction for when my parents sing or whistles Christmas songs. But you shouldn't be that mean at Christmas. I'll get to you later. I'm surprised that Salty hasn't already found the crate. I mean, it wasn't hidden very well.
Well done, Salty. You found it.
Yes! Well done, Salty!
Seriously, Cranky, Thomas wouldn't be that cross with you if you just admit it. Or is it the Fat Controller that you're concerned about? Wait a minute. If you were to tell Thomas, then Thomas would inform the Fat Controller, and then the Fat Controller would be cross because Thomas told you that you dropped the crate. Okay, scratch everything I just said. Now I see why Cranky is all squeamish all of a sudden. They're using slow motion again. I love it. It's a bit pointless, but I still love it.
Oh no! It sounds like I've broken the Christmas surprise. I'm sorry, sir.
Don't worry, Thomas.
Inside the crate was everything that was needed to set up an ice rink in front of the town hall.
That was a convincing twist. I mean, the Fat Controller never said anything about an ice rink before. He was keeping the whole thing as a surprise for Thomas, the children, and to us, the audience. And when Cranky dropped the crate before, the contents inside sounded as if it was glass that was now shattered. But that was actually ice skates clattering around inside the crate. Who else saw this coming? I mean, I knew at the last second that the contents weren't going to be broken, but who knew that it was all going to be ice rink equipment?
Thanks for your help, Thomas. You're a really useful engine.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Mayor. Whoa, whoa.
Don't worry, Sir Topham. I was rubbish at ice skating too. I always kept accidentally doing the splits every time. Or at least how far my legs would go before I would scream in agony.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. Very sorry. But can't we just let it go?
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god!
Let it go! Let it go!
No! No, 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 no! Shut it off! Shut it off! Okay, can we just cut to the final thoughts, please?
Initiating System 1. System 1 loaded.
I'm sorry, but in my opinion, A Cranky Christmas is one of my least favorites of the season. One of the biggest gripes is that Cranky is completely out of character. I give A Cranky Christmas a 5 out of 10.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Cranky New Year.